episode of The Apocalypse. Masked murderers in the dark of night. I told you all of the Hitler moves would be done in the dark of night. And here we are again. I wake up. I find out they arrested a journalist whose crime was staging a protest at a church. Oh no. Let's lock him up forever. Meanwhile, the masked murderers that executed Miss Good and executed Mr. Pretty and shot the other woman, whose name escapes me at the moment, forgive me, 5 times, attempting to kill her as well. The Reich has spared no expense, has given all their energy to whisking these murderers away and hiding their names from us. Meanwhile, journalists are being arrested in the dark of night by masked Gestapo. Fuck you! Who wrote this abomination? Even worse, I just had the sad experience to witness masked Gestapo at another journalist's home last night in the dark of night. You can see her camera inside her home, filming the window at the front of her property. And you see a masked man in the camera look in the window like this. Oh my God! My first question is, why do the cowardly cunts destined to burn, wearing masks to arrest journalists in the middle of the fucking night? What kind of Gestapo police state abomination are we in right now? Oh my God, it was like a horror movie. A masked scumbag murderer destined to fucking burn, peeking in this woman's window so they can arrest her for nothing. In the dark of night, of course, so none of us can see it, none of us can respond to it. So many more moves will be done in the dark of night. The seizing of Greenland, for instance, the rounding up of liberals, the arresting of liberal politicians, even former ones. All of that will be done in the dark of night. I knew that 10 goddamn years ago. They've proven me right at every turn. Annexation of Venezuela in the dark of night. Arrests of journalists in the dark of night. Bombings of Iran, etc. in the dark of night. For that is how the devil operates and his Antichrist. All destined to goddamn burn. My God, if you see this footage, I have posted it in the post section, so you can see what your bloody fucking future is. Thanks to robbery and greed, who will all burn. Fuck you for all goddamn eternity. How many more American citizens, for doing absolutely nothing wrong, will see a masked cunt murderer at their bloody window at 3 a.m. thanks to the fucking Antichrist and you? How many more children will be kidnapped and starved in concentration camps? And still to this moment, there is Lake Fodder arguing in favor of what is going on. When it comes a knocking on your door, you will no longer be in favor. Trust me. And I am much wiser than your $3 ass. In a year, concentration camps, our military deployed against us from the traitor states, a literal civil war. Masked murderers with complete immunity, murdering American citizens before our very eyes. Children being kidnapped and enslaved in concentration camps, along with men and women. Mass murder in the Caribbean, annexation of countries, alienation, threats against all of our allies. Journalists being arrested by masked cunt murderers in the middle of the night for nothing. And one more time before I leave. The men that executed Miss Good flat out murdered her on the street. The masked men, the masked murderers that shot Mr. Pretty in the back as he helped a defenseless woman who was being assaulted. These scumbag murderers destined for the fucking lake are whisked away to safety. That is priority one. The murder victims are immediately smeared by the Reich. No arrests take place. We get the 3-foot ghoul that comes out in front of the press and says they have absolute immunity to murder you. And we tolerate this. And the cunt right-wingers in government do nothing, for the liberals have zero power, son. I don't know what you expect them to do, except get arrested in the dark of night, for that is all they have the power to do right now. Thanks to so many of you wonderful cunts destined to burn for just this one thing. The enslavement and caging of children. It were better, again, son, had you put a rock around your neck and jumped into the fucking gutter. For the man will do so much bloody worse. Laugh it up now. Preach your Satan's gospel now. For later you will not be able to. All you will be able to say is, God damn, this fire's hot. Give me, please, but a sip of water. For I am burning. And you will receive none. That is a promise. For it is written. So I look forward to the next thesis from the next piece of Lake Fodder that will defend the caging and enslavement of children. That will defend masked murderers arresting journalists in the dark of night who have done nothing wrong, and a Reich that takes the masked murderers who just committed murder and whisks them away to safety and does everything tooth and nail to defend their freedom as they arrest again journalists in the dark of night. Of course, they're too cowardly not to show up without their mask. I thought the masked Gestapo police force was only for illegal aliens. Now they're showing up at night to arrest journalists with the mask. The dictatorship is here. The Gestapo police state is here. It's not coming. Just as lovely Miss Ringwald said. You're already in the midst of it. Arrests are happening in the dark of night. Murders are happening in broad daylight before your eyes. To people who did nothing wrong. Meanwhile, the actual masked murderers are whisked away to safety and defended tooth and nail by the Reich. And one more time. You must watch the footage. When you see this piece of footage, you will realize your country is truly over. You will also realize that little skit I've been doing for over a year now, where they come a knocking on your door. You can see it for yourself. I did not think they would come knocking in masks. But what else would Satan's children do as they commit evil, as they fulfill the apocalypse? I wonder how many of you masked cunts will end up on the battlefield. It's inevitable. Many of you will. For Donnie, Greasy Pete, and Leon Scum will need you. For the Christ will be coming to turn them into fucking soup! Son! Many of you masked cunts will be there. I look forward to witnessing it. Be I dead or alive at that moment, I will still see it. And it will still happen, no matter how many children you terrorize and kidnap. No matter how many Americans' homes you show up at 3 a.m. with a mask to murder or kidnap. You will still burn. You will still be turned into red pea fucking soup on the battlefield. And then the lake awaits you, son. Laugh now, fucking burn later!